So I've been trying to finish this set for over 3 years, and because of this fan mail, I am 1 card away. Also, some ridiculous PC mail and some super fight talk. Is it time for Zhang vs Bullet? As always, I hope you enjoy this video. And I am back again, with the insane kindness from you guys. I got a gift from Risky Rosins and Matt, aka the Golden Octagon. I don't know what they sent me, but I'm excited to check it out. So we are going to check these out today, man. And thanks again, you guys, for sending this. If you're watching this, you definitely know who Matt, the Golden Octagon, is. He's the freaking man, dude. Go check him out if you haven't, but I'm sure you've probably already seen some of his insane videos, ripping boxes, talking about fight bets, the whole 9 yards. And shout out to Risky Rosins again. I appreciate you, man, for tuning into the videos, liking, subscribing, being a big supporter of the channel and sending these in. I'm excited to check this out. Also, Risky has an insane Weili collection. He's got golds, he's got 101s, you name it, he's got it. Which I love to see, because Magnum is, one of my favorite female fighters, and we'll talk about her later in this episode. So stay tuned for a little bit of, matchup speculation, fight fun, fight talk, that sort of thing. But for now, let's check out what Risky Rosins sent. And if anyone ever wants to send anything to the channel, feel free to hit me up. You can hit me up on Instagram. I can kind of send you my address and we get that squared away. Thanks again, man. Let's check this out. All right. What do we got here? We got a Alexander Volkanovski, and Topps Chrome is on the horizon, man. We got the new Topps Chrome, and this is the Super Giant. Actually a pretty good insert set from this year. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know if I like it. But as time went on, it definitely grew on me a little bit, and I do like the Super Giant here. So pretty nice card to start with. Alexander Volkanovski, he's the champ again, dude. He did it. He regained the title. And good times right now if you're a Volkanovski fan. I think a lot of people like Volk for good reason. Seems like a good dude. And we got the Dominic Reyes Topps Chrome, and we got the Hyper here. Dom Reyes kind of on a resurgence too. I'm seeing a theme right now. We'll see if we can keep the resurgence theme going with this pack. And we got Leon Edwards, my boy. So we can't keep the resurgence theme going, sadly. Leon, as we know, got kind of dominated, man. He kind of got dominated by Sean Brady, but still gotta support my boy, man. Oh wow, this is the one I needed. 283 B, dude. Okay, let me. You guys are gonna be like, what is this card? Okay, so I've been trying to collect these Panini Instant Artistic Series poster cards for probably maybe 2.5 years now, maybe 3 years even. I love these insert sets. Check this video out up here. I'll link it. A very cool set, and I need 2 cards. It's like 55 plus cards that this set is. It's a giant set to complete. This is one of the cards. Dude, you are the man. You are the man. So I only need 1 more card left. I am so close to completing this. And again, 1 of 141. If you know anything about these, I've talked about them a ton. You know that these are surprisingly rare and hard to get, aka why I'm having a hard time, completing this set. So Risky, you are the man, dude. Thank you so much for this. Very tough cards to track down. I'll show an image of the card that I still need on the screen right now. If you know how to get that, if you know anyone that has it, let me know. I will pay for these, man. And Risky, if you want a few dollars, I will gladly reimburse you for this card, because that is how hard these cards are for me to find. They are just not on eBay. Very rarely do I ever see anyone talk about them, on the Facebook group chats and all that. So thank you so much, man. This is huge. And we still got more. We still got more coming up. So I'll be throwing this in the binder ASAP right after I film this video. Oh, we got my boy Leon again. Dude, the Leon PC is healthy right now. It's just healthy. Here's the Concourse from 23. I don't think I have this card yet, so this is a cool one. Thank you for this. Is this the retail parallel? Let me know, Risky, in the comments. What this numbering system is, or parallel system. The 23 Select, I think I only opened 1 of these, so I'm not super familiar with that. I don't have all those memorized. Got a couple more cards here. Ooh, we got the checkerboard, the X Fractor of Leon here. One of my, one of the parallels that I really enjoy. Got the X Fractor. Be adding this one in. I have this one in a Pandora. I think I have this one in maybe a Mojo as well. So I'm getting a nice little rainbow of that one there. And last but not least, we mentioned it at the start. It's your girl. I was gonna say it's your boy, but it's your girl, Zhang Weili Magnum, in a pretty ferocious looking face right there. Just happy that she's getting it done. And this is the purple, not a numbered parallel, but a good parallel. So thanks, dude. I actually have a little bit of a Weili collection. Only a small amount, man. Nothing compared to yours. But this will go in the binder with the Weili collection. Thanks again, dude. Awesome cards. Very hyped about that poster card, man. It's so hard to get and ecstatic to be one card away from finally completing it. It's been a long project, man. It's been a long road, and we are right there at the finish line. So thank you so much. And you guys are the best. Thank you again, Risky. I got another thing to open right here. Just the gifts that keeps on giving. Thank you guys so much for sending stuff in, for supporting, for liking, for subbing. If you've joined the B.A.T crew, insane. I love it. I was actually able to pay for this new microphone. Hopefully it sounds a little bit better. The old one was kind of giving me problems whenever I was doing some of the interview type videos, long term, the longer videos and the podcast type videos. So hopefully this will be an upgrade from the sound quality, be a little bit, better experience for you guys. And we got Matt from the Golden Octagon sent something in. So let's check that out. I'm trying not to cheat, but it is difficult, because you got to see what you're doing. And all right, we got a note here. Let's see what's in the note. All right. If anyone can appreciate these, it'll be you. Keep up the great work, Matt, the Golden Octagon. Thanks, Matt. And if you are watching this, I may not have hit you up. Oh, bad. I thought it was an auto. I was like, bro, send that off to PSA, get that authenticated. It is a Matt Golden Octagon auto. But yeah, I was gonna say I need to get you on the channel if you're watching. So I may have already hit you up about potentially getting you on the channel again for another interview. But that was fun. We should run that back. Let's see what we got. We got the Leon Rocky Edwards, and this is from Finest from this year, 2024, most recent release. Dude, I really liked Finest this year. Probably my favorite product of all the products. And the biggest con, I think, of all of these was the poses. A ton of poses, not a lot of action shots. But as far as, fit and finish, overall design, I thought it was pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. And we got the common refractor here. So the Leon is just freaking getting bigger and bigger. And I saw it. I cheated. I saw it off screen. It's another Leon, dude. And this is a nice card. So this is debut select here. And this is a red disco of 199. Real nice card. I like the red on the top loader too. Thanks, man. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna have to reorganize my binder, dude. Gonna have to reorganize it. I got just PC guys coming out the wazoo. Thank you. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is sick. I have not seen one of these in person. This is my first time seeing. I didn't open this product, the 23 Don Russ, so this is really cool to see in person. Dang, dude, of 30. This is pretty sick. Let's get in close on this image here on the side. So we've got UFC 30 years. Interesting logo. They kind of did something like this with the Immaculate as well. They had the patch. I'll flash it on the screen with the 30, which I thought was kind of a fun thing. Kind of a fun thing to commemorate, just the solid anniversary year with 30. 8 of 30. Really nice, man. Thank you, Matt. All right, we're still going. We're still moving here. Let's see what's next. Oh my gosh, the gold, solid gold, baby, Matt. That's sick. Of 39, gold with the shim, dude. Just shimmering, shimmering, and very nice card with the common. So I'll pair that back to back with the refractor, and that's gonna look good. Little two card rainbow going on. Gold chip. Man, the golds look nice. Let me take this out. Matter of fact, I'm taking this out and I'm taking the 30th anniversary out because I bet you that one looks really good with the shine as well. So we're going to check this one out first. Oh, yeah. Much better, dude. Much better. Look at that shine. All right. And then we're going to go gold. Hey, put your sunglasses on if you're watching. You're about to get freaking shined up. Bang. Look at that gold, dude. Solid gold. All right, last one. Wow, very cool. Thank you so much, man. This has been a fun experience. Oh, Generation Now, baby. The CD player. This design really took me back. This one's hilarious to me because I had anybody who was a little bit older, you know, maybe late 20s, 30s, you know about the CD player days. A lot of them had that little window where you could see the CD spinning. So this was a hilarious design, I think. Topps Chrome, Generation Now, Leon Rocky Edwards. And this one was actually kind of a surprisingly rare hit. A lot of these inserts from 24 Topps Chrome were somewhat rare. And this one, I'll flash it on the screen, the rarity here. But I remember getting one of these. I think I got a Grasso. And like not really a bad hit if you get that box because of the rarity associated with it. Thank you so much, Risky. Thank you so much, Matt, over at the Golden Octagon. Check them out. Check out the YouTube. Check out the Instagram. And thank you guys for sending that in. Now let's talk about some Zhang Weili fight talk. Since Risky Rosin was the man and sent me a package, you know, I was checking out his Instagram, seeing what he's got going on over there. And of course, he's got the insane Magnum Zhang Weili collection. He's got golds, 101s, got it all, man. And Magnum is one of my favorite female fighters, probably of like the last 5 years. You know, even in her like light weight class, she's really small. But even in that weight class, she's had finishes, she's had beatdowns, she's had wars, super close fights. Just a really entertaining women's fighter, in my opinion. And now with Shevchenko winning her fight against Manon, hopefully we get the super fight, dude. I had this to say in the live with Damien, so I'll clip that in now. Zhang Weili is doing her part, and that is what I want to see if Bullet wins tonight. We got to see the super fight, dude. How are people not talking about this? Everybody's talking about Islam and Ilya. Why are people not talking about this super fight? This is the one that needs to happen. This is the one that deserves to happen. Both of these people have been around forever. They've fought a who's who. They've won a who's who. They need to do a super fight. So I've got my fingers crossed that you're wrong, dude. I got my fingers crossed that you're wrong and that Bullet wins. And I still think all of that is true. We had Shevchenko win. This is a must-make fight, man. I think it would do wonders for the women's division. You know, get people hyped up, and everybody loves when we have two superstars clash, when we have potential 2 belts on the line. You know, let's really figure out who is one of the best of all time. With Nunes out, you know, we have both of these people very close, in my opinion, behind her for like, you know, when you talk about the women's greats, you have all 3 of them are in contention. All 3 of them are in the talks. And we have 2 of them in their prime. Like, we need to make this happen. It hasn't happened yet. And well, let's go ahead and look at some of the rankings right now and just talk about some of the matchups, right? So like we have Weili here, and let's talk about some of her matchups, right? We got Virna. She hasn't fought her. She's fought Suarez. She's fought Jianan. She's fought Lemos. She's fought Andrade. So she's already beaten like 4 of the top 5, right? Like, do we want to see Jandiroba get a title shot? You know, maybe there's some people out there that want to see that. What I want to see, though, I want to see blockbuster, dude. I want to see big time. I want to see 2 of the best ever going at it. You know, we had Shevchenko beat Manon, looked pretty solid in that. You know, we have Weili absolutely, you know, destroy Suarez from start to finish. You know, from beginning to end, she just put it on her. So like, now is the time. Generation Now. The time is now, dude. Do it. Dana, UFC. Now is the time. Let's get a big pay-per-view out there. A lot of the pay-per-views, man, you say what you want. A lot of the pay-per-views have been duds. This is something that's marketable. This is 2 of the biggest women's names, you know, in the last 5+ years. Both of these people have been in the game for a long, long time. Again, we'll screen share. Let's look at Zhang Weili's resume here. Let's look at her resume. All right, so she comes on the scene. She's been in the game for a while, right? 2018. So we're talking 7, almost 8 years. We got Tisha Torres, Andrade win, JJ, incredible fight, dude. Really good fight that first one was. Then we got Rose, lost. The next Rose fight, very, very close fight, lost. Then we got JJ, the retirement fight, you know, hit her with a crazy finish. You know, we got another finish. We got a pretty close fight with Lemos, pretty close fight with Jianan, and then the beatdown of Suarez. Like, this is a crazy resume when you look at some of these names. I mean, basically, in my opinion, this is a, you know, an all-time list, and somebody who's been on a run for this long, who could definitely be in you know, in the category of one of the best women's fighters ever. And then in the division right above her, not a big gap. Like, I'm sure that Weili can go up to that division and be fine. She's probably not going to cut much weight, if at all. She's going to be fresh. Now, Shevchenko is going to be a bigger opponent. It's going to be tough. She's very skilled. They're kind of very well-rounded, both very well-rounded. They have good wrestling, good striking. So it would be a really interesting matchup. They're both really good athletes as well. Like, does Zhang want to go up? Does she want to make that happen? Would Shevchenko be open to that? I mean, I would have to imagine she would be. She fought Nunez twice and was trying to be, up and be the double champ. So, like, she has to understand where she's coming from, as well as I think that would be a big money fight. We have some up-and-comers in the divisions. We've got Natalia Cristina de Silva with Shevchenko. In my opinion, she can wait. You have two champs in their prime, two absolute beasts in their prime. Dana, make it happen. So thanks for watching this video. If you like UFC cards, you'll like my channel. So check out these videos over here and subscribe for more content just like this.